everybody, it's Sherry, and this is going to be my second video for Christmas in July, and I'm going to try to do a process video because you all said that you liked that, and I'm going to start by showing you what not to do, because I don't know where my head was. So I'm going to show you what I did. I stamped my first image. I stamped my second image. I put my mask over them. See, look, I mean, I still got my mask. I put my mask over them. And I stamped. Well, the entire stamp didn't go for some reason. And so I just couldn't figure out what I had done. And so I'm like looking at the stamp and trying to see if it was maybe a distressed part, and it wasn't there. And I'm moving it around trying to get the image lined up to see on the paper. And then I go and I try to line it up, and what do? But I lay it down. Well, guess what I didn't put back? Yes, I did not put back my things to cover it. I didn't put my mask back. So, if you're going to try to do this technique, be sure to remember your masks. I just still feel so stupid. And I just can't believe I did that. So I went ahead and I cut another sheet of my paper. And what we're going to do is we are going to make a Polaroid card. And we're going to put this on the front, and I cut these out with my 110-pound Recollections cardstock on my Explore Air. And we're going to use these. And I have this in my desk. I have it. I always have it. And I used it to be, to get the dimensions exactly like a Polaroid, because I saw, I think it was Nicole McGork, I think. I'll put the link in the description box below for her video. Do something similar, except I don't think she used the actual size and dimensions of a Polaroid. So before I go any farther, I want to share this with you. Look at this. Can y'all see that? That's Mariah, and that's Danae. And if you look at the date, that is our very first day with Mariah. We picked her up the night before, and we weren't able to get there because we didn't get the okay until late, and we had to travel about 4 hours. We had never seen Mariah. And so by the time we traveled the 4 hours, it was close to 10 o'clock before we got there. So we got there, got her stuff, got her, and headed home. And so that is the very first morning. And so I wanted to share that with you. Those are my baby girls. Aren't they beautiful? Well, that was my baby girls in 2002. They're bigger now. So let me go ahead and start again. We are going to use 2 sets of stamps. The first one is Art Impressions, and we're going to use this tree right here. I got this last year after Christmas at Hobby Lobby. And it doesn't have a name. It has a number, SC0715. And I'll try to put that here on the screen for you. And then the other one is a Paper Smooches stamp set. And it's called Chubby Chum Pals. And this is it. Well, I got my stamps laying on top of it. These were donated so that I could make name tags for the kids at church. And I figured that since they were here, I would go ahead and try to make a card with them for Christmas, because I wanted to use this Merry Christmas sentiment. So what I did was I cut my paper, my Copic paper, a little bit larger than the inside of the hole for the Polaroid. And so now we'll go ahead and we'll get our images stamped on, and let's just hope this time I don't mess it up. How's that go? We'll just hope and pray. All right, here we go. here's the first one. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you, you're going to think I'm either, I don't know if this is like something new, or I'm just like a genius, or I'm extremely slow. I'm not sure which it is. But I wanted to put a Santa hat on him. And I have tried to line stamps up before, and I never, ever could get it right. And so I was sitting here and I was looking at him and I was like, can I do it? Or should I try? Maybe I should just get my STD down. That way I don't mess it up at all. And, you know, maybe if I hadn't used my STD in the first place, like I'm supposed to, I wouldn't have messed up the first image. But I got it down here. I'm going to pull it a little closer to me. And I went to see if I thought I could do it. And I was like, I looked at it and I was like, oh, there's one line there. Why is there one line? Well, duh. There's one line there because the other one is underneath of it and it's lined up perfect. I was like, yep. I am just Johnny on the ball. I don't know where my head is, guys. I really don't sometimes. So here's our next one. Now, guys, this piece here is cut a little bit larger than what we are actually going to need. But I wanted to be able to layer it under these, and that way you won't be able to see anything taped to the back. So let's get the little moose in here. And there we go. We got our moose. And wipe him down. And if we're smart, we won't mess this one up and we'll remember to use our masks. Okay, so here he goes. He's down. I should have used Post-it notes. That'd have been better because then there'd have been something sticky up there. But that's alright. We'll get it. You know what I need to get? I need to get some removable adhesive. Then that'd have been even easier. Okay, guys. Here we go. We're going to stamp our tree and hope that I don't mess up. Guys, this is the first time that I have ever done this with masking. Because, you know, I've done, you know, lots of images, but I've never collared images that I needed to put stuff behind them. And I have stamps, I have images, but I don't have the background stuff. So I'm going to have to start looking to see, you know, what I can find out there, because I like doing scene cards. I just usually do them with my Cricut and not with my stamps. So here we go, guys. We're going to stamp the tree right there. And I am not giving this any chance not to press down here. It's going to stamp. Got it. And this was a little wonky seeing. Whoops, pulled his ear off. I don't want to lose him. Because what I'll do is I'll keep those. It's a little hard for me to see once it's been stamped on because my image or my vision is so bad. But it's, you know, I'll just have to learn to deal with it because I don't really want to cut out a new mask every time. And I know there's liquid masking you can put on, but I've never tried it. I don't even know where to get it. But here we go. So here's our image. And we are going to color it. Let's see what we can do, guys. Alright, guys. Now we're going to finish this up by putting the card together. And like earlier, I'm going to start off with telling you not what to do. And the sad part is I did it twice. I can't believe it. So I went to put my card together. And I realized that I wanted this piece of paper here cut to fit. I found it in my stash and it's called Baja Breeze from Stampin' Up. So originally I trimmed a 1/4 inch off all the way, you know, I made it a 4 1/4 by 5.5 panel. Well, then I decided, nah, that was just, you know, I wanted to see some of the white. around the edge. So then I went and trimmed it down 1/4 of an inch. Well, I had gotten had my stamp out, my sentiment stamp already laying out, and I was ready. And then I cut my paper and my stamp was gone. And I'm like, oh no. So I have forgot my ink and my block. So then I cut it down. I was happy. And then I was like, nope, don't like it. I had decided that instead of that, I wanted it to be a 1/4 inch border around the, excuse me, I wanted it to be an 1/8 inch border all the way around this instead. So then I go and I get my other trimmer, which is my Fiskars guillotine trimmer. If you guys, this doesn't go to 5.5, which just drives me crazy. And if I'd have noticed that when I bought it, I wouldn't have gotten it. I'm wanting the tonic cutter from Tim Holtz, but I don't know if it's any good. So if any of you have it out there, could you let me know? I want the guillotine kind because I'm sick of replacing blades. Sick of it. So if anybody knows about this or any other guillotine cutter that's small enough for me to keep on my desk, please let me know in the comments below. But I went and I got my cutter down and I went again to trim this up and put the cutter back, and I'm like, it's gone. It's gone again. Can you believe this? Not once, but twice. It's gone again. So I pull back out my cutter. It's not there. I'm looking and I'm looking on my table. I'm looking on the floor and I'm thinking, oh great, it's clear. I'll never find it on the floor. And so I just was like, okay. I was getting upset. I was like, just calm down. Just, don't worry about the sentiment. You can always write Merry Christmas, or you have a Merry Christmas stamp, and just do that if you have to. So I came back up to my table, and I went to reach to click the button up here on my camera, and it fell and hit my hand and landed on my hand. So somehow when I lifted up my cutter, I must have stuck it somehow to my camera, and it just fell off in my hand. So thank you, Jesus, because I would have definitely lost it if he hadn't been taking care of me and making sure I didn't do anything goofy. So we got the image finished, and we're going to, like I told you, I cut 3 of these thinking I might glue them together, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to go with the one, because then I can use these on, actually though it does kind of look really nice. Yep, I'm going to glue them all together. See, I don't know what you guys, if I couldn't make a card if you guys weren't here to help me make decisions. I'm a mess. Alright, let's get some of these glued together. Alright, now we're going to decide where, because I don't want too much of the bottom of this showing, because I really don't want to see their feet. I want it to kind of look like they were leaning in. So what I'm going to do is, I guess what would be best is just to glue around the edge of this one and then stick it on. So that's what I'll do. Okay. So we've got our image in, and we're going to put these all together. Do it like that. Yeah, I like that. It feels more substantial. And you know what? I should have tried the Fun Foam. I've never tried cutting that on my Explorer yet, but I think I'm going to have to give it a try. Okay, so we've got our main piece put together, and what I should have done, had I thought and really paid attention to what I was doing, was stamp my sentiment before I glued it all together. So we're just gonna hope and pray that God is, see, I almost had it upside down. See, thank the Lord. See, he watches out for me. He has to, because I'm about just as dingy as all get out. So if it wasn't for God, I don't know where I'd be. So we're going to, let me move that up a little so you guys can see. And we're going to stamp it right in the center of the bottom of the Polaroid. Just like I had written where Mariah, for Mariah and Danae, I wrote the day and the year that we had gotten Mariah. So we got that. Guys, I am trying to put some Velcro on this and have it stick to the side of my table, because, you know, I don't have a lot of space, and what space I do have is, it's a mess. I'm no good at organizing. So I really need to get, you know, find creative ways to store things. Let's put it that way. And the thing is that I wanted to put this on, my desk is a table with the side legs. And so what I wanted to do was put some Velcro on it. This is heavy duty extra strength Velcro, and attach it to the side of my table leg, which is right next to me where I can reach down and get it. But for some reason, even this being heavy duty, maybe I need to try to put another one on or something, but it is not sticking. And I came out one morning and my ATG gun was on the floor, and like right now when I pulled it out, I had to reattach that piece. And what's really going to tick me off is when I get up in the morning and I find that it had fallen on the floor and my dogs eat it. I'm being mad. So if y'all have any suggestions for that, I would appreciate it. And I will get my Christmas stamp and put Merry Christmas in here that Becky, who is Aunt Beck's creation, gave me. And the card is done. It's not done. Oh my golly, what was I thinking? Hang on, I'll be right back. Hang on. Whoops, ran into my desk. Not only am I not good at making decisions, but I'm a horrible driver in my wheelchair too. Alright, we gotta put my stamp on the back that Mary got me. Mary Hill got me this. And so I want to put this on the back. There she be. And I will put the sentiment from Becky on the inside, but I have that stamp put with my wooden stamps, and I'm going to have to pull that out to finish my Christmas in July stuff. So I hope you guys liked this. I hope you enjoyed the, I don't know what you call it, walkthrough video, I don't know. But I hope you liked it. If you did, please let me know if it's okay to do this, or do you want the entire video from start to finish. I'm really wanting to do what makes you guys happy and what you want to watch, because, you know, we all have different styles. I do not like sitting through, I won't watch a 30-minute video. I can just about tell you that. It has to be something doggone special for me to watch a 30-minute video. Now, if it's a 15, 20-minute video, I don't have a problem watching it. You know, but some people don't like watching 20-minute videos and want, you know, you to condense it down to like 10 minutes. So, again, let me know in the comment section below what you guys like. So, and if you watched my challenge video, I forgot to put or tell you all that my challenge will be ending in August. And I had originally said or thought that I was going to end it August 7th. But had gotten a comment from someone that suggested that I let it go to the end of August to give more people time to get it done over the summer. So if you have a preference on that as well, if you could let me know in your comment also, I would appreciate it. Okay, everybody, this is the completed card, and I apologize for not having all of the segments. I don't know how I messed it up, but I sure did. So I just wanted to share the finished card with you and show you that I did put a couple wiggle eyes on, because I thought that they're kind of bug-eyed anyway, so I thought it was kind of cute. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think. Bye.